ตอนเราพักหนึ่งปีที่แล้วค่ะวาริสาอัคเดชเมษยากรอิทธิพัฒน์กูใจเติมเต็มดานันทิดาวาริมาอิชาคุณธนินสรานุวัฒน์สุภาพรตอนหลังก็สอนพอมีทั้งเป็นทางที่รักษาที่มาพรอิทธิพัฒน์ไทยกรศิลวัฒน์นักโทษแต่ว่านักการนักศึกษาดีวัชิรวิทย์เอ็มมานูเอลปี2ปีที่แล้วค่ะพิพาราศิริษาป .5 ปีที่แล้วนะคะพันชนกศิยเทวาพานุวิทย์กิติภูมิธัญการให้นักเรียนตั้งแถวให้เรียบร้อยนะคะเตรียมรับเก็บบัตรจากท่านผอ.ค่ะจะเปิดขึ้นมาเลย
All is well. All is well. How about with you? How's things in Bangladesh? Wow, 2,500, huh? And I'm not wearing a mask, but I'm not around anybody. But I have a mask in my pocket in case I get close, you know. Whew, man. Funky. I don't know. Not many. Not many at all. Here's, I mean, it's been closed off and there's only 58 people dead, so it's really not bad here. If you believe, you know, you believe what they tell you. Yeah, I know. It's all you see, all you hear. Thank the Chinese. Thank the Chinese for this mess. Come on, man. Please. Whew. Who said I was looking for anything specific? I didn't say that. Thank you, Jeremy Smith. Thank you very much. Well, I mean, honestly, I think it's a stupid question. What am I looking for specifically? It's a live stream, walk and talk. That's it. I don't get into deep, you know, about what this stream is to enlighten you all on the ways of the world. Johnny, what's happening? How you doing? Gennaro. Good morning, everybody. We have a shy group here today. The only thing you got to worry about here is dogs. Sister or mother? Hello, mate. G'day, mate. G'day, mate. Listen, I've been walking every day for at least 2 to 3 hours, at least. In the time of the day when it tends to be very hot, or hotter, in an effort to prepare myself for a long walk. Well, I don't know. It seems a bit strange, that's all. You know, no offense intended, but it seems a bit strange when you come into a stream that says it's a walk and talk. You know, like I'm not out for anything specific. I'm out to go for a walk. So I guess that's my specificity. Anyway, I'm preparing for my walk. My buddy Steve from Steve's Kitchen, he's preparing for his walk. Oh yeah, okay, get all butthurt by it. I said to you, I didn't mean any offense, but it seems kind of silly that you come into a stream that says walk and talk, and you're asking me, what am I looking for specifically? I'm looking for a dead rodent in the center of the road, okay? If that makes you feel any better. Now, I'm sorry, but you are an irritant, and I don't feel like putting up with you. Fucking gets all butthurt. Ask a stupid question, get a stupid answer. That's how it works. Well, I meant it too, but... Really, Johnny? Wow. Good luck with that. I'm sure you'd be all right. You know, you just gotta cross the T's and what is it? Dot the I's and cross the T's. And pay, of course. Swampy Cup. Oh, Swampy Cup. This is Bangkok. I haven't walked this. I used to walk this almost every day. Oh, Jeremy, sorry, I couldn't see that. Sorry, Johnny. Hey, หวัดดีหวัดดีสวัสดีครับร้อนไหม เที่ยวเที่ยว Jeremy, I mean, what do you expect? You know, really? Do you expect them to just say everything's okay and we'll just change our mentality towards foreigners? It's not how it works. You know. They're slow to change, you know. A couple million baht. $3-4 million. If that. Some of them less, some of them more. There are some very, very nice houses around here, and then there are some that are, you know, they're clearly very old and they haven't been updated, upgraded. Of course, I'm wearing my Manscaped undies. If you want some Manscaped, just use the code. Go to their website, use the code Manscaped. What the hell is it? Malin20. Use the code Malin20. Had to think there for a minute. I will say, after a complete and thorough review of my Manscaped underwear, they definitely save on the chafing. If after an extremely long walk or a few days of walking, you get some chafing, it's minimal. It's not painful, as it can be without them. Now, I will say this. When you wear them all the time, they start to like fit in all the right places, but that doesn't necessarily mean every place fits perfectly. And I will say that for some reason, I'm sorry I have to say this, but you know, you need to make sure that you're hanging in the right direction and at the right angle, because if you're not, it gets just a little bit, I don't want to say irritating, but because that's not the right word. It just doesn't feel 100%, if you know what I mean. I think we got some apartments or condos over here to the left, if I remember correctly. Barbecue complex, this is new. Oh, it's a housing tract, that's right. Townhouses. Of course, the strawberry Fanta, because the ghosts like the strawberry Fanta. The spirits. They have the unchiang sausage there, which is always enticing. That is so good, that stuff. Those sausages are so good. Got some dragon fruit right here, which Alex loves. We got a couple of big companies here to the right. Usually a lot of people out, but they've already started work if they're working. Oh, what do you cup? What do you cup? Lawn. Kapan, Tani Kapan. That's all I need is to get sucked in there. Come on, have a beer. Have a whiskey. How about some Lao Cow? Here's the other company. Big old empty lot here. Yeah. I gotta cut back on every little extra anything that I can. Yeah, well. Listen, when I was a kid, when I was younger, I had an 8-track tape of Dark Side of the Moon and also Animals. And I used to get stoned and come in and put my, I think it was COS, I think they were, not Boss, but COS or something. Put my headphones on and just lay down on my bed and just listen to this music and just fall asleep most of the time. Now, I believe, well, it might be quite a ways up, there is a coconut ice cream place. They sell all the ice cream to all the people who walk around selling ice cream in their little carts. Like I said, I haven't walked this road in quite a long time. This path. Da Nang Dan, I don't know who that is. No idea. Bernard got banned for bitching and moaning too much about how he couldn't stay in Thailand and how the Thais kicked him out. I said, they didn't kick you out, buddy. They told you you have to abide by their rules, and you refused. You said you could, but you didn't want to. And so he got pissy, and then, you know, it got messy. I ain't got time for this bullshit in my life, you know, really. the older I get, the less I realize I got no time for, you know, these people playing games and shit. I just fucking ban them. I don't care. Seriously. You don't have to agree with me, but you know what I mean? Like, a person doesn't have to agree with me, but when he's trying to give this information out, whether intentionally or not, he just refused. I don't know if you remember this, but he was vehement that he got booted out. And I'm like, you didn't get booted out. They actually gave you a warning and said, you know, you have 15 days or a month or whatever it was to get your visa. He needed to get a proper visa. He was here on a tourist visa. And they said, we're not allowing this anymore. And this is what people don't understand now. In the old days, you could come here on a tourist visa, and people did it for years. 20, 30 years. You know, and so when he says, oh, that Dan, yeah, I don't know. I talked to him a while back and he said that he was gonna move. He wasn't Da Nang Dan to me. He was just Dan from Ho Chi Minh. And he said he was gonna move to Da Nang. Last I heard, he was gonna move to Da Nang. And then he said they were fucking him around. They were charging him too much money. They wanted too much money. They were playing games with him. And he didn't know if he was going to move there. And I haven't talked to him since then. You know, I was going to go back to Hanoi, I was going to go back to Hanoi. I had a little project that somebody gave me a lead on. And it was a good thing. And, you know, it just worked out to where I had other stuff going on. And then it was like, when the COVID hit, it was like, you know, that stifles just about everything. Yeah, I mean, you know, no surprise. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's a big spike here at some point, despite what they think. I need to go in here. I need to charge this phone up while I can. The problem is I don't have my little mini tripod, because I thought, oh, I won't need it today. I'll just bring the gimbal. You know, I don't want to sound completely apathetic, but at this point, it's all I ever hear about is politics. And I talk about this, and you know, sometimes I go off on my rants because I finally reach a point where I get pissed. All I hear is about COVID. All I hear is about lockdown. All I hear is about, you know, politics and Trump this, Trump that. And, you know, after a while, I'm just like, fuck, I don't care anymore. And again, it's not that I'm completely apathetic and I truly don't care. It's that you get to the point where you're like, all right, so what can I do about it? Really, I can't do anything about it. Now, when I go into Starbucks here, because I'm going to get a water, or I could just go into Mac Value, but I don't feel like it. You know, it gets to the point where it does no good to bitch and moan and whine, you know? And it really does it almost does no good to even debate it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? All right, let's go in here. Now I still got to see if I can plug this thing in, and I'm all sweaty and nasty. But that's life. Sometimes you get sweaty and nasty. Sweaty cup. Cup of my cup. All right, let me see if I can do this, if I can set this up here. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. What was that? That's an hour and 15 minutes, so then I got another couple hours. Cable. Whew. It's not that hot out, but it is very humid. I think today's high is only 89 degrees here. All right, let me see how I can do this. Let me grab their tip jar and put it under the phone. Yeah, information overload. For sure. You know, I'm reaching the Longhorns level where I, don't want to. Yeah, definitely. I have my ticket to Chiang Rai. It's early in the morning. As soon as I get there, I go to Masai. I'm going to spend the night in Masai, go over to the northernmost part, and then start walking. Let me see if I can fix this so that I can plug this in and charge it and not ruin everything. I don't know if it's possible. Doesn't look very possible. Shit. Oh, that might work. Well, it's a little crooked, but... that's not too bad. Now let's see what happens when I turn it off. There we go. So much for that. How about you put this under? That'll work. All right. We're in business. So from there, and I haven't said anything today. Who was it that I was gonna? I forget who I was gonna give a shout out to again. I gotta write this down. There goes a coconut lady. Oh shit. See? Thanks to Polska. Big shout out to Polska. Big shout out to Dre. I am working on a shirt right now, or actually Dre is. Dre is there you go, thank you. He's a graphics guy. Working on a shirt It says Thailand north to south. Now I purposely didn't say on foot. Very good, very good. Very nice to hear. Let me see if I can fix this a little bit more. This is bugging me. Thank you, Polska. Thank you very much. So I'll give a shout out to Polska, Mr. Dre, and whoever else. Everybody else, thank you. You get a shout out. But especially Dre and Polska. Anyway, working on a shirt that's Thailand north to south. And that way, if you want to help support my trip, you buy a t-shirt. Or 3. Buy 4 or 5 for the whole family. And then that way, you know, you get a little something for your money. And I am helped along in my journey. Now, I was talking about Steve, my buddy Steve. Steve's Kitchen. He's on YouTube. Just look up Steve's Kitchen, and you'll find him. He's doing a very long journey, a 1,000-mile journey in the UK, from Scotland down to, I don't know the exact places, but long way. And we're both trying to figure out, well, he's not. He's just like, oh, I'm going to carry this stuff, and this is what I have to carry, and that's it. I've got a long list of things that I need to carry. Most of them are very small items. You know, I've got like Motrin, like Norepinephrine, which is like Motrin, or Advil. You know, like a couple of pens, a little notebook to write things down in, 1 extra pair of underwear, pair of flip-flops in case I need to wear flip-flops because of blisters or whatever. Some baby chafing cream, you know, diaper rash cream, things like that. I don't have a lot of equipment. I'm not bringing this gimbal that I'm using right now. I'm just bringing the mini tripod that I have. So we're trying to figure out what we can carry, because weight and the heat and a lack of water all the time were factors. They've been factors in the walks that I've had. Those were the things that you had to consider. And then the wear and tear in your body. Doing a walk for 1 or 2 days, 3 days, nothing. It's no big deal. Even a week, not a big deal. Longer than that, it's a war of attrition, you know? It's a matter of if your body's going to hold up. So I want to see how he does. He wants to see how I'm doing. He's out in the Scottish Highlands for a while. Get a bag. Funny, I don't write poems anymore. I didn't ever write like love poems, really. Hang on a second. I do have, you know, damn it. Here in Thailand, they sell a toothbrush and toothpaste made by Dentiste, which I guess is a German brand. And let me see. Well, I'm not going to read it. And it's about this big. There's a little plastic case about this big. And the toothbrush goes inside. And then you just pull the toothbrush out. And then you stick it back into the tube. And you have yourself a full-on toothbrush. And the good thing is you can put little tubes of small tubes of toothpaste inside of the case. And it's about as big as your finger. Very light, you know, so little things like that, they do make a difference. You don't have to carry as much. I'm not going to be carrying a whole bunch of gear. It's my phone. I've got a little iPhone 5 as a backup phone. The mini tripod that I have is going to be my gimbal and my tripod. And really, that's about it. I don't have too much. Let me see if I can get this straight. This is driving me nuts here. It's a little better. So I've got a long list, and I'm going to put something up on my blog probably tomorrow or tonight. I don't know. I'll have the whole list. You know, people are like telling me, "Oh, bring mosquito repellent, bring this, bring that." You know, I'm even hesitant to bring a camera because a camera adds weight. It's heavy. I have my my iPhone, and while that's not the best way to take great photos, they do take photos that are good enough they serve my purpose. I'm not trying to sell these photos to magazines or anything like that. And if they're good enough, you know, they won't need it. They're not going to need to blow up a print, you know. This thing doesn't work at all. My little contraption doesn't work. Let me see here. Fold this up. It's all right. So today's the 11th. I take off on the 19th. Gennaro, we are at Starbucks, but we're not at the Starbucks. We're not at your Starbucks. And they got one dude working here. Two dudes. Two guys working here. I never can understand. Listen, if you're gonna hire a guy, make sure he's a good-looking young kid. So that the old ladies are like, "Oh, he's so cute, he's so sweet. And he makes great coffee." You know, I might just have to take him home and kick my husband out. And then hire cute girls so that the guys are, you know, the guys are like, "Hey, all right." So the women are happy, the men are happy. Instead, you know, they don't do that. I don't know why. I'm just gonna let this charge up a little bit more, and I'm gonna get out of here because I gotta get walking. I'm trying to figure out if maybe what I want to do is walk for an hour, and then take like a 10-minute break. Walk for an hour, 10-minute break, and then after a few hours, take a long break. Because from experience, I know it's best to get the walk in when it's not hot. So I'm thinking about starting my walk at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, every morning. I'll just start at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And, you know, if I walk for 4 or 5 hours, I could take a long break until the late afternoon, and I'll still have gotten in a lot of mileage, you know. Muhammad Ali shirt, one of my favorite shirts. The problem with this contraption that I have set up here is I can't drink my water. No. So far, everything's been a pass anyway, Gennaro, so I'm sorry. Enlarged prostate? Make a custom contraption. I never sleep much either, but I tell you what, I've been doubling up on the melatonin. You know, before I was taking one pill to help me get a little bit better sleep. Doesn't work all that good. Now I take 2. And I may wake up in the middle of the night once to take a leak, or I may not. But I've been sleeping in until 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So I'm getting a little more sleep. I'm sleeping a little more. So I feel better, which of course is a good thing. All right, I got to get ready to get out of here. I don't know where I'm going to walk to, but I need to walk for another. Oh yes, please hit the thumbs up. Listen, you know, I put up a little video of Alex yesterday. He didn't play the song perfect, but that's a very difficult riff that he was playing. You know, there was 2 parts that are very, very difficult, and I dare say most people who play guitar are not going to be able to play it. And I mean, right away, I got a bunch of thumbs down. I'm like, whatever. Listen, like I say, it doesn't really matter. It's all interaction. They don't realize every time that they click, they're helping me make money. Thank you very much, by the way. Last month was my best month in about 2 years. I don't know if this month is going to be as good, but we'll see. You know, the idea is to progress. And you know what's funny is sometimes there'll be a day and I'll get like 10 extra thumbs. You know, I'll get 10 subscribers. Like within, you know, like it'll be 12 o'clock and I look at 1 o'clock and I've got like an extra 10 subscribers. I'm like, what? And then the next day I'll get all these thumbs down. And then YouTube will catch that in their algorithm or in their system. And then all of a sudden I lose a bunch of subscribers. So what does that tell you? Keep wasting your time. Keep wasting your time making multiple accounts. God. People are so freaking sensitive nowadays, really. I got a video asking about Isan girls. And somebody wrote me and left me a comment that said, and they left a little time code, what do you mean by this? And I was like, oh man, what? It's been like, the video was like 5 years old. So I click on it and I go, and he was a Russian, the Russian. And I thought, should I just not respond? Maybe I won't respond, you know, no big deal. And I thought, you know what, I don't care if he likes me or not. But the thing is, the guy that I was talking about was an asshole. He is an asshole, and he happens to be Russian. But that's not why I said it. I said it because in The Sopranos, Tony Soprano's wife, she got a phone call, and his kid answered. And so his wife is saying to Tony, you know, you got a phone call. It was the Russian. He's like, I stopped that with her. The poor kid, she tried to kill herself. That was the only reason I said it. It had no other, there was nothing else to it. So in The Sopranos, they can write it, they can get away with it. But if I say it one time, some guy's gonna call me out because he's Russian and he doesn't like it. And you know what? Tough shit. Too bad. That's the way it goes. I don't want to offend anybody. I'm not trying to offend anybody. Except the Chinese. The CCP. Them I can offend. All right, let's get out of here. I don't want to get too much into this, you know, hateful speech. Elderly lady who worked at the... You mean the lady who worked at the soup place? This fucking thing. Oh shit. People seem to wake up looking for a reason. I'm offended. Stop being so offended and just live your life. And if you're offended, move away from it. Go somewhere else. Hang on a second. Yeah, I can't handle the whole cancel culture. I'm offended. How many times do you think I'm offended here in Thailand every week? I could be offended several times a week if I really wanted to, but I'm not. You know, listen, at the end of the day, life's too short to worry about it. It's not like they're rounding me up, they're rounding people up, Westerners up here, and throwing them in jail because they have white skin. That's not happening. That's not happening in Thailand, in the United States. I don't care what anybody says. They usually have done something wrong. I'm not a people pleaser. I've come to that conclusion. Battery life may be a little bit of a problem. I don't know. When it comes to my trip, I got one of these, except it's bigger. This one is, I can't see it. I think it's 12,000, something like that. And that doesn't last very long. I got another one that's a little bit heavier, and it's 20,000. That'll charge for a long time, so I'm gonna bring that one. And it's got 2 charging ports. Yeah, I prefer to have somebody else please me, but what are you gonna do? Let me get out of this joint. Let's get back out on the road, ladies and gentlemen. I stop asking where everybody is. If they're here, they're here. If they're not, that's fine too. Up to them. Loud that. Hang on a minute. All right. See, I got the gimbal in one hand, a bottle of water in the other. I don't like that. And that's why the camelbacks are good. And the other thing is, if you're gonna rest for a few minutes when taking long walks, you don't rest for 15 or 20 minutes because your body starts to settle. Shit, you know what? I didn't tighten this. My gimbal in one hand and my bottle in the other. But if you just stop for like a couple of minutes, grab that camelback in your hand, give it a good tug, give yourself a little stretch your back out a little bit, stretch your legs, and that's a big thing, is stretching before you start. I did stretch this morning. Especially if you're an older gentleman like myself. Oh, they got some sugar cane over there. Sugar cane, but I don't have enough. I think I have 15 baht in my pocket. That's it. You see? This thing's all screwed up. There you go. Tesco Lotus up ahead to the left. Is this the place that I eat at, or I ate at once before? The Isan place? No. This is not it. This is a sushi restaurant. There's a Cafe Amazon over here. Amulets. Obligatory 7-Eleven. Friends Steakhouse. I've sworn off Black Canyon coffee many years ago. Because I've told this story before, but I went in with my wife. My wife orders, I order. They give her food, and I'm sitting there. You know, and there's like 10 people working there. There's nobody in the whole place. I don't get my food, right? I'm sitting there waiting for my food. No come. So we call them over. I say, hey, where's my food? Oh, I forget, make order. So I was like, screw it, I'm out of here. See you later, baby, right? And I was just, you know, in a mood. And I decided I'm gonna write to the head office and just tell them, hey, what kind of bullshit is this? You know, come on. Tried to talk to the manager. Oh, manager, no have. Today, no come. You know, that kind of thing, right? And so, he's giving me that, who the fuck are you, look. So I write him and I say, hey, you know, what the fungulo, right? And they write me back. Now, I wrote to the United States because I thought, oh, it's a franchise, right? My pants are falling down. Got to get these things fixed. Pull them up around the fat part of my belly. And so, the hell was I gonna say? This is the place right here. Or it used to be, didn't it? Maybe it's not. No, this is not it. All right, what was I gonna say? Anybody? Refresh my memory. Oh yeah. I write the US, they write me back and they say, we're really sorry, but the Thai Black Canyon Coffee is not part of our franchise. They have their own franchise in Thailand, and we've tried to work with them to make sure they give better customer service, because you're not the first one who's complained. But we can't do anything. And so from that point on, I just went, you know what, fuck it. I'm not going back. And then now I haven't gone back in so long. My wife's like, why are you going to go there? You know, why are you going to go there? You said you weren't going to go back. So why would you go there? Because it's convenient. Don't go there. Don't give in. And I was like, you know what? You're right. I don't usually want to listen to you, but in this case, you're right. So, very hot here today. I gotta suck up the shade anytime I can. So now I never go back to Black Canyon Coffee. And you know, the thing is that they've got some pretty damn good food, or they did, you know, 18 years ago, or whenever it was the last time I went there. It's been such a long time. I think I should be going. Time doesn't wait for me. It keeps on going. Watch, I'll get a demonetization from from YouTube for saying those words. Massage parlor. Supposedly traditional massage only. I don't know, I've never been there. You know what? Shin you. Shin you. Shin you, buddy. Hom. Smells very good. Legato Cafe, and it's open. Opens at 7 o'clock. They finally wised up here in Thailand in the coffee shops. And you know, they're opening up at 6 o'clock, that kind of thing. Or I might say, a big dumba. Did I miss that restaurant? I don't think so. So right now we are on Lat Pral 101, which is a very, very busy street and an even busier intersection. And there's a lot of construction going on. SkyTrain, slowly but surely, they're making progress. They're tearing up the ground, tearing up the overpasses. They're even tearing up the ground in some areas around where the SkyTrain is, because they want to put drains in. They're these huge concrete tunnel, like tubes. And they put them together in sections. Here we go. Wow, they changed this. This is the restaurant right here, and that's not what it's called it's not the same. It used to be something like tamu, like, you know, make it with your hand, which was a play on, you know, use your hand. Change of ownership, apparently. That sucks. It was a very well-known and very locally, it was a very popular Isan restaurant. You can get all kinds of Isan food there. There you go, Gennaro. That's your girl. She gives good sign. She had her pointing finger. For some people, the pointing finger is the middle finger, but no, it was her index finger. I'm gonna stand here and finish drinking this water, because holding this bottle in my hand is a bit of a pain in the ass. Bangkok. 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 Karaoke. It's karaoke. That's a bit of a giveaway, but karaoke. He shoots, he scores! That shows you what a great basketball player I am. All right, we should be coming up to world famous Lat Pral Market. Where I actually took the kids when they were quite young and shot a video there. one end of Bangkok to the other. I'm talking about walking the length of Thailand, and you're talking about little old Bangkok. One other key for me is to sleep in the little bus stops whenever possible to save dough, and then sleep in cheap guest house as much as possible. Don't waste money on frivolous items such as accommodation. Well, you know, it's a little bit hard to say, but let me think again. 2317, 1600, 20 would be 200. So 200, say 240. 240 is that's 8 months. I don't think it'll take 8 months. I got to do the calculations because it's only, let's see, 15. It's about 3 months, maybe a little bit less, but that's constant walking. Bangkok, I don't know, because I don't know the exact mileage, you know, I don't know how many kilometers, I don't know how many miles. I know how many miles a day I'm shooting to walk. And then, you know, you're gonna need a rest day. I figure a rest day, every third day is a rest day. Ow. Felt good. There's that straight and level sidewalk again. All right, we're almost to Lad Pral Road. Really got to be careful on the sidewalk. Listen, I may, you know, if I can't do it for some reason, I may end up going from town to town in a song towel. Ow, shit. Mother. Motorcycle, whatever, you know. I don't know, but I don't want to think that way. I'm thinking, you know, 30 kilometers. Probably. Like the last 4 videos have been demonetized. 4 videos and streams have been demonetized for whatever reason. You can say you can use a curse word, but you have to keep it to the nice curse words, you know, butt, ass, shit, crap. But you know, once you start getting into the MF, and you start getting into the, you know, C word, and well, then they start taking umbrage, you know. Yeah, that area is beautiful. Northern Thailand's a beautiful place. I mean, Thailand is a beautiful country. There's a lot of beautiful places. But I'll be in Mae Sai, which is northeast of Mae Hong Son. Little bit. You know, and then the first the first goal is to get back down to Chiang Rai. You know. There we go. This friggin' guy. This is how we do it. As long as he doesn't drop it on me, that's all right. Very good. Yum, yum. Yum. Oh, it fell. Oh my God. Quite a bit of traffic for this one road. Haircut? Beauty salon. What I didn't tell you is I'm gonna get my hair, or what hair I have, dyed pink for my walk. Lovely. Gotta love them raccoons. Rocky Raccoon. Soy Dog is the raccoon hunter. Rocky Raccoon. Oh, I better not sing. It could be demonetized. I think the humidity was 72%, something like that. %, 30% chance of rain. All right, let me switch this over. We're at the market now. Just a corner market. Oh, hey! Swaddy Cup. Yum, yum. They see that camera and they're like, I'm gonna get my 2 seconds of fame on American TV or Western TV. Something like that. All right, so you get this. Oh, shit. You know, this thing is squirrely again. There we go. See, I turn and it doesn't. I think it's a user error. There we go. Been through here a million times. You're not supposed to go through there because of the COVID. Cóความรวมมือทุกทานกรุณาสวมหน้ากาก Oh, you're supposed to wear your mask ตลอดเวลาขอบคุณสำหรับความร่วมมือ I better put my mask on. I don't want any problems. Even though I don't want to wear it. If I walk outside, I don't have to, but I'm going to walk inside, so all sweaty and nasty. You're looking at me and going, look, he's all sweaty. He's sweaty, he's nasty. Dirty Farang. And he's got a beard, no less. There you go. Look at the size of these dragon fruit. Big old hummers, man. Look at that. Huge. Oh, look at the pretty flowers. We're gonna take a little stroll today. Sawadee-kap. Ah. This is a relatively small market. We've been here before. For those who have been following the channel for quite some time, we've been here before, but I haven't been here in a while. Got a little food court here, a little back entrance, a little front entrance, a little side entrance. Food court. This is the back entrance over here. I'm just gonna go straight out here. Nice big old oh, lovely flowers. Now you'll be able to see the construction going on, and there is a lot. So that's all SkyTrain that they put in, and I don't want to say it's finished, but a good portion of it is finished. And you see they're putting more in all the time. This is wasn't here until I don't know how long, maybe a year. But they've done a lot with it in the last, especially the last 6 months. Gold is almost 30,000 to the baht, 29.7. I need to go to the ATM. She works, she has her own money, she doesn't speak, and she has no brain. That's perfect for Gennaro. A girl with a brain? What do I need one of those for? A woman with a brain? Ooh, man, it's hot. Hey, Soy Dog's got it down now. How many of those things have you caught so far? A dozen? Now you can see there's lots and lots of construction going on. The old lady nods her head. She gives me this. The old lady goes, he's a raccoon trapper. You didn't know that, but he made his fortune trapping raccoons. And he's actually the guy who named the raccoon that the Beatles are singing about. He named him Rocky. All right, so let me go down a little bit farther. Two hours. Both of these guys walking along in their weed shirts. Daniel Boone was a man. Yes, a big man. I don't know how that song goes, the proper song. But as you can see, everything is as normal here. Wiring is fantastic. And you can see we're down to the 2 lanes here. Wow, so this is no more. This used to be a gaming center. I haven't walked down the street in a long time. This used to be a gaming center. There used to be kids here, and then it flooded. And you see this? They put up a wall like this, except it was up to about right here. And apparently it didn't work. The water still came in, they got flooded, and kids didn't come back, and then that was it. All right, you can see a little bit easier now. So they've got, you know, I guess you'd call it the base. The foundation is set for the SkyTrain here, and I'm a little apprehensive because I don't know what it's going to mean. If it's going to mean easier transport on Lod Prao Road, or if it's going to mean a lot more people and a lot busier area, which I don't really want. This guy's taking a shit right in front of him, right on camera. You got to take a shit. Why do you have to do that? Can't you wait? I mean, it's very unbecoming of you. My viewers don't want to see a dog shitting on camera. They'd rather listen to me speak, which is about the same. Now, over here, I've already passed up the sign, but right here, if you see where it says Beer Carnival, straight ahead, there used to be a place there called The Fish. And I was supposed to meet one of my buddies there. I went in, and my buddy didn't show up. So I'm sitting there in this place, and it's one of those places where, you know, there's really good-looking women working there. It's all good-looking women. There's a few of them. There's like 4 or 5. I'm sitting there, and there's like 2 of them waiting on me. And it's, you know, it's an expensive place. It's more expensive. It's like instead of being 100 baht for, you know, some pad thai in a restaurant, or 80 baht or something, it's like 220. And then if you want them to have a drink with you, it costs money. That's what I remember about the fish, and I ended up getting out of there, and the place cost me like $100. This is probably 15 years, 20 years ago. But it's been smashed down for a while now, and they've been trying to put stuff up there, and they never do for some reason. I don't know. I trap them all year. Yeah, and you know the thing. Listen, my parents have raccoons down in Florida, and they're a major pain in the ass, and they're smart. Those are great. So right now we're approaching one of the most dangerous sois in all of Bangkok at night. It was voted one of the most dangerous streets in Bangkok in the evening, and apparently it's because of drugs, yaba and speed and that kind of stuff. We're gonna take a quick look down here. I believe this is the one. It's either this one or the next one. I think it's this one. Look at this guy. Doing a good job. Working hard. They're all sitting on their phone. They're waiting. Yeah, we're just waiting. You know, we're waiting for the boss for the next 3 hours. Yeah, this is the street. 103. It just looks very innocent, but apparently it's not. Survey says you would be so kind. Please remember to leave a thumbs up. Thumbs up, Thailand. Leave a comment, all that kind of stuff. All that good stuff. Hamngana. Probably Burmese. I asked them, "Are you working?" And they looked at me like, "Oh, da, da, da." Wow, what is this? Silvereye. Never saw that before. Well, every once in a while, little new places pop up, you know. Barber. Now, as I found out the other day when I was walking, that total walk was about 3 hours the other day with the stream. By the time I was done and got home, and I sat down, and that was a mistake. Sat down, took my shirt off, and started dripping sweat. Of course, my wife didn't have the air conditioner on. That didn't help. And then after about 5 minutes, I just felt my body settle, and I was like, I shouldn't have sat down. It's not the walking that is the problem. It's once you sit down after walking, and then you got to get up. That's the hard part. As long as you prepare yourself for it and know. A little fruit. Now this place has been closed for so long. All these places are closed up now. Look at this. Crazy. When I lived here, it used to be open, it used to be kicking. You know, there's always some chicks there. And this is the, what's the eyeglass place? Whatever the, let me see here. Wow, and they did away with this too. Oh. See, right back here, it used to lead to right in here. The back over here used to lead over here. And there was a girl here who cooked. She cooked food, and every once in a while, Alex and I, or Alex and Nicholas and I, or, you know, just Nicholas and I, whoever, we would go, and the girl would make us some food. But if I was walking by and I was like, hey, I'm running out of internet, I'm running out of phone time at the time, you know, I'd be like, I need some phone time. And she would charge your phone up. You know, it cost you like $5. She was a little hustler. Peace, brother, peace. Thank you. He's like, you're safe to go. And this over here, this over here used to be, there was a place right over here where they would open it up at certain times and you could just drive, you could make a right turn or a U-turn, and it made things very easy. Obviously those days are gone, but you see, here it is. All the way down. SkyTrain. You know, here in Thailand, if you walk by somebody with the camera and they mumble and you don't turn the camera at them, I think they're a little bit offended. It's like, hey, don't forget about me, man. Let me get on camera there. Now, if I am correct, up ahead on the left side, there will be a little farther up, there'll be a little shop, and the door will be closed, and there'll be a guy sitting there or sleeping there with a paper, a newspaper. That guy has been there as long as I've been living in this area, which has been for a long time. Maybe 15 years, maybe more, 18. Coffee shop. If you notice, everything is closed. This is the Santi Suk English School. Closed. Hasn't been open for quite some time. My kids went there when they were little kids. We wanted them to have something to do, so we sent them there for like a term. This was never here. It used to be this old dilapidated green fence. So they're building a lot, obviously, in this area, and they're preparing for the SkyTrain to come in. And I can only imagine that the prices of this area are going to go way up, and some people who have been holding on to land, doing nothing with it, they'll eventually get their money back. Swadee Cup. All of Bangkok is sinking, but I believe it's more towards the river, the Chao Phraya, old Bangkok. But you know, I won't be here then. By the time this place sinks, I'll be gone. So will my kids, I dare say. Ice cream, ice cream. Now, the guy I'm talking about, there's a bus stop coming up. He should be right there to the left. Whew. Is he here? Yes, sir, there he is. He's not asleep, though. He's got his paper. He's there every day. Never misses a day. All right, here we go. Look at this. Now, I wonder if this is going to be the SkyTrain, you know, the exit to get to the mall, because what's the point of that? I don't think it will be. Doesn't make sense, but then again, you never know. I would think they will build it so that you can get off here and then well, they're not going to just go, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can walk here. Maybe it's an office. You know, like for the shit, that's not what it is. I don't know why they're building it here, this big building, because you'd think they would want the SkyTrain to stop right in front of the mall so that people get off and they walk out to the mall. This is not a real big area, this over to the right, compared to the mall. All right, let's take a look at this. So I don't know if it's maybe an area where you can walk all the way from there to here and then you can get down from here. I don't know. I don't have the plans, you know. Mini Big C, KFC drive-through. Shirt is drenched. That is a good thing. Gotta sweat. One day they'll do something with this. Obviously, they're doing something because they have this tarp plastic down. So we're almost to Happy Land. The mall's up ahead on the right. Yeah, it's lovely here. So beautiful. This is the concrete jungle here. This restaurant has been here forever, and I never, ever have gone to it in all my years here. Most of these places here, right on the street, there's really no place for people to park, so it's a pain in the ass for people to do business here. This is a restaurant right here, and I do believe it's open, but there's a street they can turn down. What do you come? All right, so I'm heading over to Happy Land here. Ooh, it's 11:30. Now, one thing I'm thinking is that when I go on this trip and I start streaming, I may stream every morning at 9 o'clock for like 1 hour. And that's it. Or, maybe 1 hour and a half, but I'm thinking 1 hour maximum. This corner can get a little hairy. This is Happy Land Soi 1. And I'm gonna walk over to Happy Land Soi 2, and then I'll make a decision where to go from there. course, this is the mall. Bonchon. Lots and lots of traffic. See, I don't see any big exit for the SkyTrain. Shall I walk down farther or shall I take a left? Let's walk down farther. This is a test. Every day, no matter how I feel in the morning, I have to wake up and walk for hours. No matter how I feel. Fuck your feelings, Malin. Get off your ass and walk. Yeah. Lots and lots of traffic. And if you look over here, this is where the ramp from the parking lot, the parking structure upstairs, that ramp came over and it ran all the way down to where I walked the other day, Siri Thai Road, where the gym is. Oh, that looks good right there. Some coconut water. Oh yeah. That's the spot right there. go back and get some of that. Mắc phao ครับเป็นแก้วมักพร้าวน้ำลำไยน้ำแก๊กอะไรนะแก๊กวอยครับ Think that's gonna be good? I do. Think it'll be tasty. Loves me some coconut. Cup of cup. Look at this. It's not to drink, it's to use to cool your face. Oh man, that's good. It's good stuff. $20. Give me a second. We're done. All gone. More walking. Sublider. That was really good, you know? When it's very, very hot, and your face is steaming and you drink a nice cold batch of coconut water. Oh man, hits the spot. Definitely hits the spot. Time is at 12 o'clock almost. A day in the life of an American in Bangkok. Seven, of course. Have to have the 7-Elevens. I almost said something. Farang Thai Roop. Now this is Happy Land 2. Soy Happy Land 2. And this is Happy Land Center. And this is Happy Land Food Court, which is where I get my khao kluk kapi for lunch, but I'm not going to have that today. I'll eat lunch at home. This is the khao kluk kapi right here. Got a pad thai over here to the left. She makes great pad thai. You want some southern food up just here on the left. Yeah. So it's about time to say adios. So would appreciate it if, I better put my mask on if I'm gonna go inside, if everybody would please leave a thumbs up, share, subscribe. What else? Leave a comment if you so desire. Yeah, I'm still on. I'm here. Leave a comment if you so desire. And what else? Check the merch. There's a link down below for merch. I'd rather do a marathon when I'm out somewhere different than just here. If I'm doing a marathon, yeah, exactly, 24-hour marathon. All right, maybe I can do that when I'm up in northern Thailand. I go on a 24-hour walk and just do a non-stop stream. That's a good idea, but right here, it's not going to happen. I mean, I could keep walking. It's not a problem, at least until I sit down. $10 an hour. All right, I'll remember that. That guarantees me $240. So $240 for a day, I'll take it. And then assuming others pitch in, that's fantastic. Well, I don't think I'm going to get 20 people giving me $10 an hour, but you know. Now I look all sweaty and shitty, and I really don't care. All right. Well, it'll happen soon. I'll be there in another 8 days. Swadee Kap. Hello, Swadee Kap. Somebody mine? Lawn mai?
อันนี้ทำอะไรครับเนี่ยอัดวิดีโอไปลง YouTube ด้วยเหรอ
YouTube
อ๋อ YouTube
เดินประมาณ2 ชั่วโมงครึ่ง
อ๋อได้ออกรายการแล้ว
เที่ยวครึ่งแทบ
คนตามเยอะไหม
ก็ไม่เยอะ
อ๋อกำลังทำเลย
Okay. All right, so we're going to go inside. Thank you very much there, Charles. Every bit helps. I really appreciate it. Don't forget about PayPal. Don't forget about the Cash App, and those links are down below. Don't forget about, what is it? Apple Money. All those, I believe, they're in the description, except for Apple Money. You can just use a phone number or an email address. But those, I don't get charged anything. And the problem is with the problem with the Super Chat is that they take 30%. Whereas the other, like, you know, you use the Zelle or Cash App, which are not so well known. But if you use those or use the, what is it, Apple Money, there's almost no charge at all. It's like you might pay 25 cents for a transfer of, say, $200. That's it. PayPal will charge you about 3% to 5%, but that's a hell of a lot better than 30%. So all that money, believe me, right now, my only concern is, first of all, will my body hold up? And second of all, you know, am I gonna be able to get through it financially? Because I have an idea how much I spend every day, and if I'm walking, it's less than if I'm traveling around by, you know, motorbike or, you know, going from place to place, that kind of thing. So anyway, you know, it's always for me, it's always something. Maybe in the future it won't be, but, you know, this is a long trip. The problem now, my sons are very, very busy, you know. Nicholas is in advanced, like, chemistry and biology in school. And he's, you know, he starts university next year, so he's very focused on school. And Alex, you know, Alex is very busy now. He's started school, and he's like, you know, he's I don't know what they call him. You know, he's got to help people in the school. Next year, he's supposedly moving to get his own place with a bunch of other kids because he's got to work for the school, and he's got all these projects that he's going to have to do, and it'll be easier if he's right there. So, you know, they're, as much as they would like to help, especially Alex, he really wants to help. Nicholas will help as long as it's fun. Alex will help just for the sake of helping me, you know, whether he likes it or not. He may bitch and moan, but he'll do it. But he just doesn't have the time. And between that, I'd rather he spends the time on guitar than helping me. I got to learn on my own, you know, or get somebody else. So give him a cut. Believe me, Alex has already got like 3 different ways to make money. He's always got money. If I don't have any money, I borrow money from Alex. And Nicholas, well, that's a different story. But anyway, I gotta go. I'm gonna go in here and I'll shut it down as soon as I get in here. I just want some water. Oh, there's a lot of people in here. I'm gonna come in here and be this sweaty, stinky farang. I'd rather just go home. Go home. I'll go home and get some cold water. So, hey, Aless, how you doing? I'm very proud of them. Very, very proud of them. Both of them. They have their own lives. They have their own thing going on. That's why, you know, my wife is finally starting to accept it and, you know, release the grips, the talons. No, I know. I probably will go in here anyway. I don't care, but I gotta go. And, yeah, I don't care what they think. They can kiss my ass. I just want a water. I just want an ice cold water. Give me a water. ขอน้ำเปล่าน้ำดุมครับใส่แก้วน้ำแข็งเท่าไหร่นะ20 Every time she loses out every time I take the money back. I got to be careful because one day she's gonna get smart and take the money back from me. Oh, thank you. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later, all right? Thanks for joining me. Thanks for everything. And until next time, choke D. Choke D. Jerk on my. So, see you guys later. Miss the Sabai. I could sing the song. I forget who sings it. I think it's Bird or somebody. Sabai. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. All right? Ciao.